Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Capizzi, and today I am doing some review problems from 6-3. And in 6-3 we're working on solving problems that have more than one step. So what I want you to do during this video is once we read the problem, I want you to pause the video and go ahead and try and solve it on your own. And then when you're ready, press play and I will have the solution written out for you. So the first example is there are 45 players on the basketball team. All except 3 went to a Sixers game. What is the total cost, T, if the game tickets were $7 each? So please pause the video, work on the problem, and press play when you're ready. So here, the first step that I'm going to do is figure out what my hidden question is and what my final question is. Okay, so my final question is what is the total cost, T, which is my variable, if the game tickets were $7 each. So what is the total cost, T? And my hidden question is, I know that the tickets are $7 each, but I need to figure out how many players went to the game. So how many players went to the game? So there's 45 players on the team and all except 3 went. So when you see that word except, it usually means to subtract. So 45 minus 3 gives me 42. So 42 players went to the game. Now I need to figure out my total cost. So if 42 players went to the game, T would be equal to, or the total cost is equal to 42 players times $7 per ticket. So 42 times 7, 7 times 2 is 14, so I drop the 4 and regroup the 1. 7 times 4 is 28, plus 1 more is 29. And we always encourage our students to write a sentence. So the total cost is $294. Let's look at a second example. We've got Travis mowed 6 lawns last month and 3 lawns this month and earned $279 in all. He earned the same amount each time he mowed a lawn. How much did Travis earn each time? So again, please pause the video and go ahead and solve it, and then when you're ready to listen to the solution, go back and press play. So here, my hidden question and my final question. So my final question is, how much did Travis earn each time that he mowed a lawn? So how much did Travis earn for each lawn? And my hidden question is, they broke the lawns he cut apart into last month and this month, so I need to figure out how many lawns did Travis mow in all. So if he had 6 lawns last month plus 3 lawns this month, that would be 9 lawns. And here, for the final question, how much did Travis earn for each lawn? So I know that he made $279, and I need to divide that equally by 9. So if I draw my fact family triangle, and the top is how much he earned in all, and the bottom would be how many lawns he cut, and this is our unknown. We don't know how much he made for each lawn. So we talked about in class, when you have one of the bottom corners missing, we know that 9 times this number here would give me $279. But in order to figure this out, we need to use the two numbers that we know to figure out the number that we don't know. So when you have the top number and one of the corners, you can slide and divide to figure that out. So I have 279 divided by 9, and I'll use the standard algorithm. 2 is smaller than 9, so I can't divide that, so I'll put an X above there. And then I'm going to look at the 27. 27 divided by 9 is 3. 3 times 9 is 27. 27 minus 27 is 0. And then I have another digit to bring down. 9 divided by 9 is 1. 1 times 9 is 9. And 9 minus 9 is 0. So I know that my question mark is 31. So we know now that Travis earns $31 for each lawn. And the last example that we have is here. How much does it cost for 3 small 1-topping sundaes and 4 large 2-topping sundaes? So we have this table here, and it's got sizes, 1 topping and 2 toppings. So when you have a table like this, you might not always need all the data that's in the table. So when you're solving this, make sure that you're only using the information that you need. So again, go ahead and pause the video, solve the problem, and when you're ready to check your solution, press play. So for 3 small 1-topping sundaes, I know I need to go to the small and figure out how much it is for 1 topping. So for the small 1 topping, she bought 3 of those, and as we can see here, they cost $4 each. So 3 times $4 would equal $12. But the second step is they also bought 4 large 2-topping sundaes. So they didn't buy any medium, so I actually don't need this row at all to solve this problem. And I'll go down to large, not the 1 topping, they bought the 2 toppings. So the large 2 topping sundaes, they bought 4 of those, and they cost $14 each. So if I do, sorry I keep moving that, 14 times 4, 4 times 4 is 16, regroup the 1, 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So that would be $56. And to figure out how much they spent in all, I would add together the $12 plus the $56, and I would get $68. So to answer the question, $68 is what it cost for 3 small 1 topping and 4 large 2 topping Sundays. Thanks for tuning in today, and I hope that you guys have a great afternoon.